Hey there, creepy peeps. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome back. If you're returning, hi. Today we're going to be reviewing a witch movie entitled, let's see if I can get this right, Hagazussa. Probably said it wrong. Just jump right into it with a summary of the movie. I'm going to butcher the director's name, just forewarning you. It's directed by Lucas Feigefeld, and Hagazussa is the dark legend of a young woman, Albrun, and her struggle to preserve her own sanity as she explores the fine line between ancient magic, faith, and madness at a time when pagan beliefs in witches and nature spirits spread fear and terror in the minds of the rural population. So this is a slow burn horror movie, and like I said, it's very much about paranoia, about paganism and witchcraft, kind of along the same lines of Robert Eggers' 2015 film The Witch. And you would think that would mean I like this movie. I mean, normally I generally like a slow burn. It's about witchcraft and paganism, which are two things I'm very much interested in. This one is so slow. Like, in comparison, The Witch was just like sharp and snappy and really fast paced. This one definitely takes its time. It's super atmospheric. Quite frankly, it's a gorgeous film, and the score is awesome. It really like sets the tone for this like underlying dread of the movie. It actually kind of reminds me of The Devil's Candy a little bit, just like long, dissonant, drawn out guitar chords as the score. And it's like, if you remember like The Devil's Candy, you kind of have an idea of what the music sounds like. It just makes everything super unsettling because it's like dissonant and it doesn't sound right to your ears, and it makes you uncomfortable and on edge. So it really sets the tone. It's just slow, like really slow. As pretty and moody as the movie was, I just found myself completely bored the entire time, almost. Not the entire time. It's like divided into acts or like chapters, I guess. Pretty much after the first chapter, once Albrun is all grown up, I started to get bored real fast. And really, like, the shots are just like really long and drawn out. So if you wanted to like recut this movie, like for brevity, like to sum it up, like not a whole lot happens in the movie. Just so many of the shots are very long and very drawn out. There's a purpose behind it. It just bored me. It just happened to bore me. And speaking of Albrun, I really didn't care anything about her. Her character, both as a child in the beginning and then when she gets grown up later on, like obviously she's super isolated. She keeps to herself, doesn't talk to a lot of people. She seems like a very like stoic, kind of passive character, and she doesn't give away much via her emotion, like on her face. Like, on top of that, there's very little dialogue in the movie. So I found it really hard for me to connect to Albrun in any way. So I just ended up like not really caring anything about her because, I don't know, I just didn't really have a reason to. You guys know me. You guys know how much I love to have a character to be drawn to and to connect to, and it just didn't happen here. And on top of that, it was really slow. I know I've said that like 50,000 times already. Overall, this movie is not for everybody. I don't particularly like to discourage anybody from watching a movie, but I'm just putting that out there, especially for the slow burns, because I know there's quite a few of you that don't necessarily prefer the slower horror movies. So it's not for everyone. Maybe I'm just not sophisticated enough for it. That could very well be it. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe it's just not for me. I just wasn't feeling it this time. So I'm gonna give it a 1.5 out of 5. Mind you, as you'll see in a second, I'm at the low end of the spectrum. I'm definitely not on the same page as everybody else. On IMDb, it has a 5.9 out of 10. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 95% critic score, that's out of 22 reviews, and a 46% audience score, and that's out of 61 reviews. On Letterboxd, it has an average score of 3.2 out of 5. It's mostly 2s, 3s, and 4s from y'all. So keep that in mind, I guess, when you're deciding to watch the movie, that a whole bunch of other people did like it. I think it's just me. I have seen Hagazussa. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Become a Creepy Peep today. I post videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you can ring that notification bell down there to be notified every time I post a video. God, I slurred my words there. I'm not drunk, I promise. Why did I even mention that? Now everyone's gonna think I'm drunk. I'm not. What was I saying? Ring the notification bell. It doesn't always work. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye.
This video is brought to you by all these lovely creepy patron peeps that you see listed on the left-hand side of the screen. If you want to find out the perks to being a creepy patron peep, you can follow that link that is in the description of this video. No pressure, but it's there if you want to check it out. Thanks for watching. Bye!